see how Rory started his round. As we said, surprisingly dropped a shot at the opening hole. Missed the green with his second, chipped up to here, but missed the par putt.
Expect it to drop. "63 meters left." Just hit one in very softly here. Get it to skip up and stop. Or no, he's gone the high road. Should come back.
Oh, it's trying, it's trying. What a break off the tee. They say it's better to be lucky than good, but it's nice when you're both.
This is slick downhill right to left.
Ooh, just a little bit more steam.
Should get there easily with that.
This could be something special.
Oh, yeah.
He got off to a slowish start yesterday. He did birdie 6 and then birdied 7 and 8. Up the little tier and pretty well judged. Had the line just right. It would have almost turned sideways at the end. Seemed to turn up the hill there. The whole of the green slopes from back to front. I don't think you can believe it, that last foot. You thought it must tumble in.
Seems to be reading the greens a lot, Brendan.
Quite a high forehand at that.
He was trying to bring it in from right to left, just around that bunker. He hit the perfect club, I think.
Sounded pretty good. Just needed to be slightly lower trajectory. Popped up in the air a fraction. Oh, sit. Say. Okay.
Really play that very much.
That's just magnificent, isn't it? Just a little three. It's like a three-quarter, sweet as a nut iron shot, right down the centre of the fairway.
I would think it's a sand iron.
It's gone at it hard, which would indicate it's going to have a fair bit of spin. I think if he's between wedges, he tends to prefer the more lofted wedge and pound it.
Uphill most of the way, first half anyway, left to right.
Here we go. McIlroy just getting ready for a low back 9.
Just got to be treated with a bit of respect, this one. Picking club not easy with a change in elevation. Anything leaking right, it's going to go in the water. Magnificent, Rory, magnificent. A bit of breeze blowing away from the water, cut the ball into it. Two beauties.
Beautiful. Ormsby is joined by McIlroy immediately.
we're not getting too worried so far as McIlroy tees it up at 13. 183 yards. Front pin.
Have we got a new leader? No, it did turn a fraction, but not quite as much as he thought.
Yeah, generally speaking, golf course architects will build that in, won't they, to their designs. The water will run off towards the hazard so they don't get waterlogged. Always a good idea.
Looks like honey to me. Luck it's into the wind.
Goodness.
That's ridiculous, Tony. That's 400 yards.
I would say.
It's heading off a downslope. Might send it a little bit further. Oh, it's bold. Very bold.
Well, that is utterly criminal. Oh, no. You're joking. Please, no. Oh, okay. Whew. Well, it's actually turned out brilliantly.
I think it's him a favour, slightly misjudging it. That sounded very crusty under the ball.
Can he get a 5? Can he save a 5? No. And it doesn't matter who you are, that's going to feel like a double at least.
Little ridge that Andy Coulthard was talking about, little ridge that runs through the green. Okay, good shot.
But he can still make birdie.
Back to within 1, but even par for 14 and 15 is not really what he had in mind.
176 metres to the flag, playing 180 up the hill, but a little bit of breeze helping.
Frustration gives way to a little anger there from Rory.
Very good putt. Might make him feel a little better. It's amazing how double drops take the wind out your sails. Schwab at 12, Rory's 6 at 14 on the par 5 after going in with his second shot with just a gap wedge. Feels like a double. He'll have to move it left to right. With the ball above his feet, never easy. He's tried it, and it would have to be the most perfect connection. Oh dear. Pretty tasty, I think, from a pretty nasty lie up against the collar.
McIlroy for his par at 17. Oh, and another one missed. It's not been a good day for Rory. Going nicely around the turn, but just those last 4 or 5 holes. Bunker bound.
When you go into a popular bunker, which that would have been, it's not always raked up exactly right. You can hit it in there and someone's not raked it quite as clean and you can get an awful lie.
Ball has settled into the sand just a fraction. So it feels this into the breeze a bit now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just, it's all gone so wrong.
taking enormous risks, Tony. It was about right, wasn't
Yep,
it?
I think so.
Beautifully done. Woo! So exciting to watch him. It's sort of ups and downs. It's riding a crest of the wave. 67, 63, 69.
Rory, 3 under par through 12 holes, tied for the lead, everything going nicely. What happened?
I don't know. Probably I felt a little flat out there, a little tired. You know, maybe just it all sort of caught up with me. Looking forward to getting into bed early tonight and getting a good night's sleep. I'm pretty, yeah, just a bit tired. Yeah, I mean, I played pretty solid. Obviously made those mistakes coming in, but you know, I've still, you know, go out, play a good front nine tomorrow, and I'll be right in it.
How do you gather yourself to hold that putt at the last? Because every shot at this stage is crucial. You must have been mind spinning at that stage.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I sort of had a feeling if I held mine, you know, Wade was, you know, maybe going to miss his, and you know, being 2 behind him obviously depends on what Romero does on the last green here. But you know, I'm still going to be within, you know, 3. You know, going to be within 3 of the league going into tomorrow. So you know, if I get off to a good start, especially how tough those first 4 holes are playing, you know, if I can play those in a couple under, as I said, I'll be right there.
Told us at the start of the week that the win that didn't happen in 2008 was still stinging with you, and you really wanted a chance to get yourself a victory here. Thoughts on tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the same objective. I'd love to win here. I just didn't quite have it today like I did the previous couple of days, especially yesterday with that finish. So yeah, you know, I need to gather myself and get rested up and you know, put everything I have into tomorrow.
Really appreciate your time as always.
Cheers, thanks.
If you want to watch another European Tour video, click here. If you want to subscribe, click here.